Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video and welcome back to another TBR video. I'm super excited to film my June. Oh my god, June, don't even get me started. TBR with you guys. And we've got a few little housekeeping things to talk about before we get straight into it. So firstly, my voice. It is a bit croaky. I am a little bit ill at the moment, but I did want to get this video filmed today as I am very excited to get it out to you guys. So sorry that I am a little bit husky today. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. Secondly, this month we are actually going to be using my old TBR wheel from last year to generate my TBR because basically I did pretty badly on my May TBR. I had a lot of personal life stuff going on in May and it was just a little bit of a down month and I didn't want to add the stress of like having to add punishments onto this month's TBR because then I just feel like it will be a never-ending cycle of just me never finishing my TBR. So we're going back down to the original 7 prompts for this month, but I will be rolling over last month's books to this month. So any of my May and June TBR that I haven't read at the end of June will then roll on to like the punishments for July, if that makes sense. So I thought also with the like just doing a smaller number of rolls I might not get all the way around the board, so I thought it'd be better to do this one so we have more chance of getting fun prompts. So yeah, I have read nothing of my May TBR. When I got really overwhelmed with just like feeling behind on videos and stuff, and then obviously the personal stuff that I mentioned, it's all just been a lot in May for me. So I just decided it was best to relieve that stress because it's not that deep, it's just a TBR, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that is what we are going to be doing. I read like up until yesterday, which was like what, the 26th, I had read like 4 books in May. So you know, we'll just move on, we'll forget about it. We're going to generate our June TBR for a better month, hopefully, to happier things, better month, more regulated emotions, do you know what I mean, that type of vibe. So without further ado, let's just get into me spinning my TBR for this month. I don't have all too much to hope for really. A lot of this month is going to be me catching up on video plans that I've pushed back, and also those books have already been on TBR, so I won't be doing duplicate books from previous TBR, so I'm kind of free to pick whatever I want. So like I said, we're going to be doing 7, obviously depending on if we add a prompt, obviously we'll be adding more. I think that's all the housekeeping stuff I have to do, so let's just get straight into it. I'm also excited because I'm actually going to be like picking them here and now, whereas before obviously I'd film the rolling part and then I'd be able to take time and think about it, but this is like in the moment stuff. So random letter in the title. Okay, so this has to be at the start of one of the words in the title. I'm going to get a random letter generator. So here we have a wheel with all the letters in the alphabet on it, and we'll spin this to see what we get. That is G. Okay, so the book has to start with the letter G. Let me pull my TBR cart a little bit closer so we can like pick some good stuff. So here we obviously have my TBR cart. What has a G? Traveller, never try to look. Growing Things by Paul Tremblay, that has a G. What actually does have a G? Okay, none on this front section besides Growing Pains. What's back here? I've After She's Gone, Gone Girl, The Girls and Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Should we do a thriller? I think maybe a thriller would be fun. So I've got these two, could be an option, and I've also got this one here. These are just thrillers that I can think of off the top of my head. My TBR is like dotted all over the place, so that is why it's a little bit difficult. Oh, and also I've got this one. Okay, these are the options here. We've got Invisible Girl, The Girls, Girl A and Gemina all have obviously G in the title. I'm probably leaning towards one of these more than the other. Gemina is like a sci-fi book and it's all mixed media. I think that might be quite fun for this month, and I have been told that this is a good thriller. I think I'm gonna pick Gemina as our first book of the month. That will be fun. So this is the first book on our June TBR. I'll put her there you can kind of see her. So next up we have random number of words in the title between 1 and 5. So we'll go another random number generator. So it's come up with 5 automatically, but we will generate between 1 and 5 for 2 words in the title. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. 2 words in the title. We have Dear Dolly here at the top that you can't really see. Everything else has quite a few. Waking God, Night Film. This is one I'm very excited about. The Brook, The La, Truly Devious. Got a few, but I think I'm happy to pick between these two, to be honest. We've also got, I mean, before from like Girl A, Invisible Girl, etc, etc. But I am interested to pick between one of these two. I'm thinking, oh, I'm dropping it all over the place. I mean, they're very different lengths. I'm inclined to pick this one just because it's so short, and I am excited to give this one a go. And I think this is kind of what I need right now. I want a little bit of like girly fiction type of vibes. I believe this is like a bit of a advice type of book, so I think this will be a fun one. This will be our second one, though I do really want to read this at some point. So next up we have prompt number 3, which will be a book published before 2017. Okay, I'm going to pull up my Goodreads for this just so I can order them by publishing year. Actually, whilst I'm here, I will just check the Night Film, because like I said, I do want to read that. I don't know when this was published. Before 2017? Oh, 2013. Okay, I might just put this one straight on the TBR because I am really excited about this. I know it's a long one, but like it's a bit of a like mixed media type of murder mystery thing. I'm super excited for this. So I actually think I won't even bother looking at Goodreads. I think I just want to put this one on. So that'll be fun. We can get both of those on the TBR then. So that is our third book for June. Next up we have Extra Spin. Okay, so we'll be generating for 8 books. That's okay, we can still do that. We have a new to me author. Okay, an author I have not read from before. So quite a few options here, to be honest. An author I've not read from before. I think for this one, I'm going to go for one I'm really excited about. This was recently sent to me by my friend Phoebe, and it comes as a recommendation from her. This is Clytemnestra by Constanza Casati, I believe. I'm not sure quite how you pronounce it, but she said this was one of her favourite Greek myth retellings, and I feel like I can fit this in to some fun reading challenges I'm going to be doing this month. So this is going to be the next book on the TBR. To be fair, that was quite a broad prompt. I was struggling to pick because there's so many different options, but this is one that I'm really looking forward to and I think I will really enjoy. So that's going on the TBR for the month. That is 4 out of 8, so we're halfway through. That's a pretty good TBR so far. I'm pretty happy with all of those. Then for prompt number 5, we have random publishing year. So I'm going to generate between 2000 and 2024 just because like if I get something that's like 19, you know, I might have one book that's like 1995 but nothing between then and like 2000, do you know what I mean? So I think I have more luck of finding something between 2000 and 2024. So that is 2001. I don't know if I'll have anything from there, to be honest, but we can try. So on my TBR I don't have anything from 2001 unfortunately, so we will generate again. 2000 bang on. I don't actually know if we've got anything from 2000 bang on either. No, that's not right. Okay, my edition of Pride and Prejudice that I have saved on here, it says 2000, but that was in like the 1800s, so that's definitely wrong. 2003, why are we getting all the earlier years? Okay, nothing's coming up. The earliest I've actually got is 2006, so let's change the lowest one to 2006 actually. And it is 2006. Shocking, that was so weird. So the only one on here that I have is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. I am excited about this. Let me just check what this says in the front. This first published in 2002. Okay, well that's helpful. Did we get 2002? I feel like we didn't. Okay, so that doesn't count. Did we get 2002 earlier? No, I don't think we did. We got 2003, 2001, 2000. I swear. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do it again. We're going to go again because The Lovely Bones actually was not published in 2006, although my Goodreads seems to think it was. 2010. That should be so much easier. Come on. Surely we can find something published 2010. Okay, the only one I've got is great. Okay, I don't really want to read that, but that's fine. Okay, this is not one that I like had on the docket for this month. I can't lie. Let me just check when The Scorched Trials was published. According to Goodreads, it's 2010. It says first published in 2011. This edition was 2013. Copyright is James Ashton 2010. So, like, do we count that? Do you count first published, though? First published 2011. So that is wrong. So it says 2010, 2011, and this edition 2013. So I might use that as an excuse not to pick this one. I can't lie. We'll do one more random one. And if we don't have one, I'll pick between this and The Lovely Bones. 2020, okay, that's more fun. Sorry, I know that might be cheating, but like 2020 is so much more fun. And technically this was published 2011. So what was published in 2020? Surely a ton of, oh god, I'm like shaking all my bookshelves. Surely a ton of these were published 2020. Okay, so supposedly in 2020, oh, we've got a lot of options. Okay, let me just have a quick scroll through and see what I want to pick. Oh my god, there's loads. Okay, that would be a fun one. I'm just thinking to myself, let me just check, because it's saying Court of Mist and Fury on Goodreads, so that would be fun if this was published in 2010. First published in 2016. So why is my Goodreads lying to me? My Goodreads is clearly lying to me, which is not fun. 2020. Let me check another one. Okay, this one's towards 2020 and I'm quite excited to read this one. I think this will be a nice like kind of heartfelt read. I'm hoping it will be Matt Haig, Frederick Backman adjacent maybe, but this says first published in Great Britain in 2020. So this is finally going to be the one that we add for random publishing year. That took so long, but I think I might have a fun time with this. This has got a very high rating on Goodreads. I think someone in my comments once said this was their like favourite book ever, and both my parents have read this. I think it got eaten by a cat, and I think they also took it on holiday because it's like a beaten up copy, but I'm excited to get to it and I think I might really enjoy this. So it says, can Hubert Bird find the place where he belongs? I think it's gonna be cute. So that is going on to the TBR. We've got a kind of random stack. We've got like sci-fi, non-fiction, murder mystery, Greek mythology retelling and general fiction, so a pretty fun stack. Finally, moving on to the next prompt. That was number 5 out of 8, so this is number 6. We have out of your comfort zone. Okay. Oh, I've got one that stands out immediately as out of my comfort zone. Do I want to go that far? I think it would be right. Like, Brandon Sanderson terrifies me. I've not read any of his books before. I've barely read sci-fi. I'm just getting into fantasy. So this was also gifted to me by a friend because I slipped my little Amazon notes inside. Do I pick this one up? Is this the month that we do Brandon Sanderson for the first time? I'm very excited. I think this is going to be potentially like, I say this is my first Brandon Sanderson, but like this is the one that appeals to me the most. I think it's like cozy fantasy, cute vibes. Do we do it? I think we do it. I think this is the month for Tress of the Emerald Sea. I'm really excited for it, but this is definitely out of my comfort zone. It's one I could definitely have put off for ages. But I'm super excited. Let's add this to TBR. That is adding on there. Oh my god, this is like such a fun, weird mix of TBR. That's so fun. Okay, next prompt. We have Instagram pics. Okay, so I'm going to put up a poll on Instagram. Oh, what should I put up a poll between though? Maybe it would be good to do on this bottom shelf here is like my books that are on like need to read by a certain time type of lists, like my 24 and 2024 or my read or unhaul. Should I put that on the list? What should we put? Oh, you know what would be fun? This one against maybe this one. So this is on my read or unhaul like in a year, which I believe finishes in September. So I've got to read this by September or unhaul it, which I don't want to do because I've got the following books in the series. This could be a fun one. I feel like I'm going to have a fun time with Shadowhunters, so I might put this up against a book, and I think that book has to be like a reasonably well-known one. Like I couldn't put it up against one of these because like that is so well known. I think a good one to have it up against is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This is the Grishaverse and a very popular book, so I think pairing these up against each other would be a fun time. I think overall the one I would want to win is actually this one, but this one is shorter, so like I would have a fun time with it, and I'm excited for both of these. So yeah, let's put a little poll up and see what Instagram chooses. Let's add a poll and do pick a book for my June TBR, Shadow and Bone, or what's the first one called? City of Bones, City of Bones. Oh my god, they both got bone in the title. How fun. Okay, so I'm adding that to my story. I'm gonna let that sit for a little while, so in editing I will put on the screen now the results of the poll and which one won and which one will be adding to the TBR. How fun. Okay, next up we have roll number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is the last one. This is the last one. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that will be 7. This is the last one. Okay, an arc. Oh, fun. Okay, an arc is the last one. What arcs do I have on NetGalley? NetGalley is the only way that I like deal with arcs and stuff. So what have we got? We've got a little romance. Oh no, I know what I'm gonna pick. I know what I'm picking. I know what I'm picking. Ah! Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. That is adding to the TBR immediately. This one comes out on the 2nd of July, so it would be really good for me to read it in June, obviously, before it comes out. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. Middle of the Night is like his latest thriller. I loved all of his books that I've read. I've only read The House Across the Lake and his one from last year, the only one left. I love both of those. They were both at least a 4-star for me, so really excited for this fun little thriller on the Kindle. So that is my June TBR. I do love doing it this way. I do like my TBR game as well, but like this is also very fun. So running through our TBR for the month, should we do it in like, I'll do it in reverse order considering that's the way we've done it. We have Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, obviously, like I mentioned. We have the Instagram's choice out of these two. Obviously you'll have seen which one it is. Then we had Tress of the Emerald Sea for a prompt for a book that was out of my comfort zone, very much is. Then we have All the Lonely People by Mike Gale for a book that was published in a random publishing year, which we eventually got to 2020, which was this one. Then we have Clytemnestra by Constanza Casati, which was, oh, a book by a new to me author. I keep forgetting the prompts. Then we have Night Film by Marisha Pessel, which was for a book published before 2017. So we had a couple of publishing year ones in here, but yeah, this was before 2017. Then we had Dear Dolly by Dolly Alderton. This was, what was this for? Why can I not remember? Actually, what was the prompt for this? This was for a random number of words in the title, and we had 2 words. Oh my god, that took me so long. And yeah, we had Dear Dolly for that one. And then finally we had a random letter in the title, which we got G, which was Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. So a very solid stack. I'm very, very excited about this month's TBR. This feels like approachable to me. I don't feel intimidated by these books. A couple of them I feel like I can fit into videos, so I think we'll have a fun time there. And yeah, overall I'm just excited for this month's TBR. I think we've got a good stack. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously the 2 on the bottom, it's only gonna be one of them, but do you guys like any of these books? Are these any of your favorites? Which do you want to see me read the most? And yeah, I'll catch up with you next month, where hopefully, obviously in between in videos as well, but hopefully I will have read all of these and other ones off my previous TBR, so I don't have to add a bunch of punishment rolls, but we'll see for next month. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry there has been a little bit of a week without uploads. It's been the whole of last week, and then now I'm posting this on a Wednesday, so we just missed just over a week of uploads, so I'm very, very sorry about that. As I said, personal life stuff got me very down. Yeah, unfortunately that has been kind of preventing my reading, filming, etc, etc, but I'm hoping to get back to filming and reading because they're 2 of my favorite things. So without getting too personal, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to watch more of my videos, and turn on the bell if you want to be notified every single time I post a new video. If you do want to watch one of my other videos right now, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.